album has been brewing for a while, as albums do, and it's been a really interesting journey for me, to be honest. Just the way that the Lord's been teaching me about using authority in worship, and maybe essentially going a bit deeper and seeing kingdom stuff happen in the room when the King turns up. Probably the journey for me started about 3 years ago. I was leading worship in a conference called New Wine Ireland, and I don't know exactly what happened, but I just sensed that God was in the room to do something extra. And for the first time, I took the risk of singing it out. And all heaven broke loose in the room. I was completely stunned. I really was.
You've given us authority to see the demonstration of heaven's power invading us.
So this journey started of trying to understand what using authority in worship is about and what that looks like. And every time we lead worship, this sense of His presence comes into the room. And where I was before was I was delighted with the presence, but I never ever expected anything else to happen. And this journey has been completely different, where when His presence comes now, I'm like, okay God, You are the King, You are in the room. What kingdom stuff do You want to see happen right now? As I looked at recording, especially a live recording, there was nobody else that sprang to the top of my mind to be involved in this than Brian. We've been friends for years, and really Brian has mentored me from the very beginning of my worship journey.
Summer of '97 was when we met.
Yes.
And my job was to train vineyard worship leader songwriters. And I had people send in demos, a video, a secret video
like
of Sunday morning worship. And I got videos from all over Ireland and England. And
you know, it's my third Sunday leading worship.
And I remember watching some of them going, oh, we got lots of work to do here, and that's good. And I put on the video that had Kathryn. I had no idea who she was. And as soon as I heard your voice, this phrase came into my mind: she's called to sing over the nations.
Still I know You're good, You're the rescue that's waiting, God, You are faithful.
Some of the songs on your new record here that I've been hearing and singing with you, I sense there's such a maturity and still a fresh kind of risk-taking in them that I just love. So you are doing amazing.
We cry out as one. We still believe. We still believe. We're still surrendering our hearts. Your faithfulness is our reward.
You know, there's the verse. It says something about declaring the goodness of the Lord in the morning. It's something like that. And then His faithfulness at night. And I love the idea of the picture that paints. That at the end of the day, we know what trials the day had to bring. We know the hard stuff that we had to walk through. And at the end of the day, that's when we get to declare the faithfulness of God. That it's not just a naive sort of everything's going to be alright, but it's a solid, rooted, God is so faithful in the midst of hard stuff. You know, we've worked through disappointment, and then to be able to look full-faced into the Father's eyes and just say, we still believe. I wanted to describe His bride, the church, from the thankful heart to the battle-scarred, from the mountaintop to the empty cup, just to try and say we are all at different stages of the journey. We're all at different parts where the sun is shining or really it's looking pretty bleak. Wherever we are, firstly, we are one body. We're together. when one rejoices, we all rejoice, and when one grieves, we all grieve. And also the opportunity to all say together, no matter where we are in that journey or as part of that family, we still believe.